No intro today. Just a duck noise. What's up? How's it going? It's like a phone call. Really, really informal. Yeah. Yeah, what's up? Oh, I'm good. That's actually how I talk on the phone. Just like that. This isn't my real voice. That is, hi, how you doing? You know. But no, really, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. I have good news for you. Miitopia. I know it's pretty exciting. I wish I had better news. Which is to say, the better news would have been if I had Miitopia plus something else. But today was a cluster duck. And, well, I'll tell you a little bit about it. Why don't we take a look at Miitopia, and then we'll talk about it. Well, I'll tell you about it now, actually. I'll tell you about it now. I had to go to the dentist today for a routine cleaning. I haven't been to the dentist since a couple weeks ago. Before that was a couple years, or at least a year and a half. And routine cleaning, when they say that, they mean we're going to scrape your gums. So that was cool. Cleaning is a really great euphemism. And they had to get in pretty deep in there. That was fun. Good, good, good. And what else? And then I had to head to the studio for a little bit. Joe's schedule's a little bit different at the moment. And so I jumped in. And then I got home. And I realized that I made plans to go see this stupid McGregor-Mayweather fight at one of my human acquaintances' houses later on. And I thought about it for a second. I was like, did I really agree to that? Because I'm going to spend like $10 on this thing. You know, we're all contributing some money to watch Mayweather run away from McGregor for like 40 minutes. What the fuck am I doing? But it's an excuse to hang out. It's an excuse to go and catch up with some people I haven't seen in a while. So that's you know, that's what I'm taking it as. So and then I have to cook some dinner before it goes bad. So I just have a big clusterfuck of a day. I pretty much just got home, and I would have liked to have streamed some Mario Kart for you, but I can't. I'll have to let that happen next week. So for a couple hours, you have just straight up Miitopia. Which I think you could do a hell of a lot worse than Miitopia. Okay, let's start with well-designed me. What's well-designed here? God, I don't really like any of these. Okay. Okay. Who looks like someone you'd most like to battle alongside? With a name like Death Mode. Probably that, but I'm gonna go for Ming Ming. Minge Minge. Great characters. Okay. The YouTube notification went out. I will now make it private. If I go for a little bit too long on YouTube, just let me know, like you did. That's very helpful, actually. But now that you have the notification, you can just continue watching on Twitch. Alright, great. Okay, so where are we now? That's a Bowie song, isn't it? Bowie has such an entire, like, a huge discography that I'm dropping Bowie references without even realizing it. Shit. Let's get started. What do we have first? We have, we rescued Tingle Bingle. Oh, right, Tingle's missing a face. Oh no. Oh no. All these poor souls were like this when we got here. The Dark Lord must have flown off after he had his fun.
It's my duty as the eldest to clean up this mess!
No, I'm not doing that. Are you with me, sweetie? Yeah. Can we just leave Tingle's face off? Tina, you look after the others. Understood. Right then, let's be off. Yeah, my Tina voice, I realized I was doing like almost like a Muppet parody. And so the best thing for me to do was not attempt a Tina voice and instead just do whatever that was. Darn that stupid Dark Lord. Why did he leave my face alone? I bet he doesn't think I'm important enough, right? Complaining about being okay. Blah. Things are pretty quiet in the retreat right now. Now I should be able to nap in peace. Oh, I'm so glad you're in one piece. How are things here? They're fine for now. But what do we do if the Dark Lord returns? Vinny, the YouTube stream shut down. There's a... I can't stream to YouTube anymore. This was, Nightbot. Click the bit.ly/VS YouTube streaming, and you'll know exactly why I can't stream to YouTube. I haven't been able to stream to YouTube for a couple weeks now because of Twitch policy. So if you were unaware of that, I've been streaming here, and bit.ly/VS YouTube streaming to get every information you need. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Oh, right, I have to talk to the faceless people. I forgot about that. They open up different levels and paths and stuff. Okay, so Ribbon's face is in the cave of orange juice. Okay, there's O-Chunks. What was O-Chunks from again? I already forgot. Spider-Man. Spider-Man's mask is a little wrinkly. Oh, it just shows you where their faces are. It doesn't actually open up a path. That's fine, though. It'll let me know where I have to go. Super Paper Mario, got it. One day I will stream Super Paper Mario. Not anytime soon, but I have it. It's just a matter of when there's not a fuckload of games coming out. Pap Mario. How is Jurassic Park? As good as it's ever been. Which is to say, it's still a very entertaining movie. The added bonus of getting bit by mosquitoes while watching it really added to the immersion of the experience. Okay, then. Remember, when I say I'm gonna stream Super Paper Mario, it could be a year from now. Could be a year and a half from now. But it's something I've wanted to try for a while. I know it's it's a little divisive, but it seems to be on the positive end of the, Paper Mario opinion scale. Catch a macaron! Tomate spaghetti. So, a couple things I wanted to address. One, no, they didn't stick it in. Two, Half-Life Episode 3, Half-Life 2 Episode 3, I talked about already. But I did read it, and I'll tell you about it in a second. So the Dark Lord was waiting for us. Who could have guessed? We really can't let our guard down. Do you think I'll be kicked out of the Fab Fairies? Yes. Oh, how cruel. You look happy about it. So, when I first heard about the announcement, during my previous Splatoon stream, I did like a half-hour rant about Valve and about Half-Life. So, I'm not gonna do that again, but I'm gonna say I read the thing, and it sounded awesome! It kinda had that, like, Philadelphia experiment kind of feel to it, and it sounded like it would be cool as fuck, and I'm sad that we didn't get to see it. I'm not gonna spoil, even though you may never ever see that game. But I did read through it, and it's nice to get some closure, even though it was still open-ended. But it sounded like it would have been really great to play through and get to the Borealis and do all that cool stuff. I did notice how the last parts of the text were a little bit referential. The Half-Life story has always been pretty standard. For me, it's always more about the locations. It's more about the action. It's more about the set pieces. It's more about, like, the mood, the atmosphere. That said, I'm invested in the story. I wanted to know what the fuck was gonna happen. And, this last section of the story would have been... Half-Life 2 Episode 3 would have been really good. I think it would have been... In terms of story, probably one of the more solid story beats of the entire series. So, that's just me. So, I'm both kind of happy, but also sad that it's not a reality. That's about it. I can't do Observer tonight. I can only do Miitopia today. I apologize. I would love to play more Observer, but next week. We should keep the room clean. Definitely. Should always keep the clean! Keep your nose clean, alpaca. Keep the entire world clean. Listen, if you're that jacked on coke, you're gonna want to clean everything. Everywhere, at all times, with the greatest of expediency. No, not 3 to 4 hours today, sadly. I have to... Today was a big clusterfuck for me. If I forgot I had a dentist appointment. And that ended up screwing my entire schedule. So, I can only probably do, like, 2 hours of this starting now. But it's better than nothing, I guess. It's just a matter of, like, this fucking stupid fight. I already agreed to go to it. I'm gonna go and end up watching, like I said, Mayweather just run away. And McGregor just, taunting with a boner. There was a fucking weigh-in, and McGregor's wearing underwear, and he's like half-mast during the weigh-in. I'm like, what the fuck is this? They're gonna fight? It adds weight. Nice, got the tank.
Nice tank, Dex.
I like how the tanks looked cooler early on, and then you start getting into polka dot territory, and they just start looking like... bleh. But, another big thing I wanted to talk about was, for anyone that cares, I listened to, and a number of people have asked me in chat, how do I feel about the new Queens of the Stone Age album? I was a little disappointed in the first single. Didn't really do anything for me, both production-wise and in terms of the songwriting itself. It just seemed like a little too empty. But having listened to the whole album twice, I think it's great. I love it. It's not my favorite of theirs, but there's some really good shit on there. Villains of Circumstance is amazing. What's the Reborn one? Whatever the fuck that one is, that's good. The first track is great. Fortress is cool. I mean, there's some... I'm not really a fan of some of the lyrics on there, but overall, I thought the production actually ended up helping the album. Mark Ronson did a pretty good job, where I thought he was gonna butcher it. He did alright. It sounded like the air was sucked out of it, which apparently was their goal. So yeah, I'm really happy. It turned out to be a pretty good album, and they're still writing good music and still putting out some stuff that you can move to, which I like the melody stuff better, but In any case, yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it. Good. Vinny, you were supposed to play Secret of Mana before the remake announcement. Oh, I was supposed to. I'm sorry. I didn't know I was supposed to do anything. You fuck! No, So, the next thing I wanted to talk about, just to get all this out of the way, and then we can enjoy Miitopia as God intended, was Secret of Mana Remake, which I watched the trailer of on the stream the other day, and it's not much of a trailer, it's just kind of like a couple scenes, it's hype, it's music. There's a couple pictures of what the game will look like on Steam. I've said this before, but I love Secret of Mana so much because of the art direction and the way the music sounds and everything, and it looks a little bland. It looks like a cell phone game. Okay, it looks like it could run on a cell phone, but it looks good for that. That's a massive tomato. Did we just shrink? Oh, I think we shrunk. Oh, you're so teeny. Who are the ones doing drugs again? It's just Paka. It was all just a dream. The game is ended. Mike Love was never the Dark Lord. Vinny wakes up in his bed, gets ready to stream some video games poorly, and continue Tamagotchi streams. Oh, fuck, another twerky. Get that shit out of here. I don't want to see that shit. Yeah, take that. So, yeah, the Secret of Mana stuff, I'm excited. I'm gonna stream it. I'm going to stream. I'm gonna hold off on my Secret of Mana stream until that comes out, because the old one will still exist, and I could always return to that if I don't like the remake. Graphically, it looks a little on the bland side, but it doesn't look terrible. It's like kind of like a really well done cell phone game. We'll see. We'll see. There's also a claim that they're updating the gameplay. And Secret of Mana is a little dated. Like, some of the menu stuff takes a while to get through, and some of the combat's a little stiff, but we'll see. I mean, maybe they'll do a great job with it. The English voice acting did nothing for me, also. Holy shit. Tomato Bros? I like that the Spider-Man one is the orange one. What do we have here? Explosion, you say? Invoke an explosion. Fuck yeah. It was okay. Oh no! Paka, please. Get her up. Nice. Paka, please. Paka plus. So, yeah, if I had to explain my excitement for the Secret of Mana remake, I would say I'm interested. I'm not, like, blown away by it, but I'm definitely excited. It's nice to see the series getting a little bit of love. Maybe they will do right by it, and it'll be awesome. That would be great. Or at the very least, it'll be a nice new way to experience the game. I'm a little bit more excited about it than I am indifferent. So if that gives you any indication, I'm not losing my shit. part of me wants to say it would be great if they made a new game, but I think that series has gone off the deep end so many fucking times. It just went into so many weird, pointless directions. I've always had like a weird love-hate relationship with the Mana series. It's always, like, Sword of Mana was a remake of the first game, Final Fantasy Adventure, was it? And it was kind of not great. It was a Game Boy Advance remake. It just felt weird. I didn't really love it that much. Never played Legend of Mana. I heard that one was pretty good, but also had its problems. Seiken Densetsu 3 is a goddamn treasure, but it still has never been officially localized. No. And Children of Mana was like a Diablo-esque hack and slash in a tower, if I remember correctly, and it was nothing special. I think it kept my attention for all of 3 hours. Zip zoom. I actually don't love tomatoes that much. I'm really, really picky with tomatoes. I can do a nice bruschetta. I like that. But if you're gonna ask me to eat raw tomato, we're gonna have some problems. And I don't have tomato on my burg unless it's a really thin sliced fresh tomato, not like a fucking dumpster fired fast food tomato. A lot of my favorite stuff is made with tomatoes, but just I have a weird thing about eating raw tomato. So, tomato with sugar on top, I guess. I only eat O'Chunks tomatoes, sorry, that's my favorite brand. Got the new Claypool Lennon Delirium album today. Isn't it just a live album of covers? And yeah, Jen, I agree. Tomato's good with, I like to make like a little salad with it. Some red onion, some tomato slices, oil, salt, pepper, oregano. Then you combine it, and then you dip bread in it. And if the tomato's cut small enough, then I'll eat that. So. Let's walk the path to victory. No, let's run it. Of course Scoot is gonna train with me. I have lore as to why Scoot looks like this. So, Scoot was brought from the burbs, from Animal Crossing land, into this world. Against his will, mind you. And he said, okay, well, why am I human now? And so he decided, because in this world you have to be at least, you have to look at least somewhat human. So he decided to grow a green beard and paint his face green just to make it more like he was Scoot. So he looks a little different, but he tried his best to maintain what makes him Scoot. I guess. See? It's good lore. You don't like this lore? Alright. I don't like you. No, you're right, it's garbage. It's actually complete shit. But I'll take it. It's the best we got. Budget lore. It's like fucking hack fraud Damon Lindelof lore. He said he doesn't like you. I don't like you either. If I get an HP or an MP candy again, I'm going to be very upset. I'm going to shit an HP banana. Fine. So artists, I have a request. For anyone that makes like Vineshroom art, or like just stuff I open my stream with, instead of me finding 1,000 GIFs, or instead of me, because I run out of GIFs, people send me stuff, or like pictures, or I just find stuff randomly. But at this point, I think it will be beneficial for me to have stream starting shortly art, which includes the Vineshroom, or it could be whatever you want. So similar to a BRB, but streams starting shortly. And that way I can, you know, leave that up, show a couple of images, and then continue to leave that up. You know what I mean? It'll cut down on my image consumption, and I can focus more on the song and just starting the stream. So, if you do art anyway, you know, I'm not like, I'm not saying go out of your way to make something, but just if you're already in the bone zone.
I like the spaghetti. It's not as good as yeah, but I like spaghetti.
McDonough kebab. Wow, she loved it. Wow. Whoa, she really loves that shit. It's the flesh of my fallen foes! How's the weather in New York? Really, really nice today, actually. I did not get a chance to enjoy it because I had my gums scraped at the dentist. Just a routine cleaning, come on in, get your teeth cleaned. And then 20 minutes later, I'm in fucking shock that I still have gums at all. Oh, you just have some tartar sauce buildup on your teeth, sorry. Ta-ta, yeah, good ta-ta. Fuck, that's the good shit. Oh, I floss, and I actually even have, I have, an electric toothbrush and, a water pick. So I'm pretty good about, like, you know, taking care of my teeth, but I guess the real issue is I hadn't been to the dentist for a cleaning in almost a year and a half or so, and, they really, like, apparently they do that to really get, like, deep, to get rid of whatever's under there, but also when it regrows better or something. I don't fucking know. Why do you have to put random images at the start of the streams? Why do you have that very specific necessity? I explained this a couple of streams ago. The reason I do the random images is to keep people somewhat entertained while I play a song, because I like to start the streams with a song sometimes to show people what I'm listening to, or to just it's like a hype thing, but also more for my own nefarious purposes of getting people into some music I like, or maybe setting my mood for the day. The images are just stuff I find around the web that I figure people would have a laugh at if they're not interested in the song. Nothing more than that. I call them visual aids. And that's exactly what they are most of the time. New skill, escort. Oh shit. The alpaca escort service is now in business. So wait, these are just grapes, right? Well, they're pom-poms. Okay. Do you want a spot in the stream starting soon image that allows a good spot for you to show an image? No. No, because the image sizes are all, like, of variable sizes. So no, it wouldn't really work like that. There we go. Great. So guys, there's been news, some big important news that you've all been waiting for about Skyrim Switch. I know you've all been waiting. The info is finally here. You can use... yeah, you can apparently aim the bow in Skyrim Switch like you could in Zelda Breath of the Wild. I know you're just blown away by this information. That's not a fan, Alpaca. So the game you've played 7 times on 7 different systems, including on the calculator that replaced this protractor. Well, I guess that doesn't make any sense, but still, it's, now you can play it with a little bit of tilt controls. Ah! And apparently it's also almost the special edition. Like, it's 90% using the special edition assets. This is what I've learned. What was sitting between my eyes? Got a good look at it. Watched it for about 5 minutes. Was it a bug? I didn't read the first part. Was it a... Please tell me it was a bug. No, you don't get mods. You get... The fact that you can play it portably is the big, draw. But no mods. Scoot trying to say banana is the best thing I've ever come up with on this stream. Except it's really not. Alright, great. Where are we going now? Portable Skyrim sounds kind of inconvenient. Wait, what? Really? Does it? Does it? How does that work? It sounds convenient. It just sounds like... It's convenient. It doesn't sound... Well, I guess for me, it's like, doesn't everyone have Skyrim already? Or hasn't everyone played it? And it's a 6-year-old game and... You know, almost like... What's the point? Redundant, it sounds, but not necessarily inconvenient. Oh, there's a lot of people in chat who are saying they never played Skyrim. I know everyone jokes about it, and so, you know, the whole meme is, of course, they're gonna port Skyrim to the Sheikah slate in Zelda. It's gonna be on cell phones, it's gonna be on everything by 2025. But it is actually a pretty good game. I just... Man, I'm spoiled because the combat is just so fucking... Listen, I don't want to return to Skyrim because I'm not feeling the combat. After a game like Zelda, or even The Witcher. Well, not really. Can't even say that. Anyway, I liked Oblivion better. Or the Hoarding. Yeah, I can't wait to spend 20 minutes in Skyrim and then have my, my backpack completely full. And then I have to go back and forth between my house over and over again to get all the stuff. Or just increase my endurance times 1,000. Every stat point in endurance. 100 years. I'm saved, but more importantly, Lady Tina is alive and well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Take this. Oh. Finally, it is Spider-Man who has been saved. I think that's the main thing I want from whatever they do next with the Elder Scrolls series. I really need some good combat. I need to feel more like I'm in the world and not like it's barely holding together. I don't need to see horses going through mountains. I don't need my character to fall through the level. You know, you almost feel like a tourist in the game, where in Zelda, you feel like you're in the world. That's terrible. That's a bad analogy, but you kind of maybe get the point. It needs better combat, is what I'm trying to say. Thank you for saving me. The Fab Fairies have such incredible power. You're no pushover yourself, stranger. You helped us a lot, so you should have this. Chat's getting heated? Okay, alright, fine. Chat's getting heated. Let's get the chat even spicier. You ready? Here's a controversial topic. I think the US should legalize ranch. What, you don't like that shit? That's a bad meme? Oh, sorry, I said a bad meme, everybody. But at least the chat's on a different topic now. Just wait for the Eric Andre show to come back. The amount of memes and quotes. Oh, it's gonna be phenomenal. All day, every day. Oh, fuck. I guess shooting Klingon out of a cannon wasn't good enough to maintain the friendship. Yeah, that'll fuck up a friendship real quick. Okay, then. Collecting faces again. Again? We've been chasing the Dark Lord for ages now. You must be quite experienced then. I'm sure we can count on you. Your arms are abnormally long. Then again, so are mine. Oh, yeah! Miitopia! God, my teeth still feel like fucking garbage right now. Do you remember when the frog in Chrono Trigger says he'd rather get his gums scraped than get caught by the fisherman? I finally know. Oh. Speaking of Chrono Trigger, I can't wait for Square Enix to remake Chrono Trigger with generic cell phone graphics. And really, really low-budget English voice acting. And then put it only on the Vita. I take it back. I'm not even gonna joke about that. Space. Well, the sad thing is I'm not joking about the Vita. It's actually the Secret of Mana remake is coming to the Vita. It's not the only thing it's on, but I'll stick with the light blue. It'll be on Vita, PS4, and Steam. But yeah, it's kind of weird to even see that. Apparently the Vita does pretty well, or is still doing fairly well in Japan. Because they have a lot of high school dating simulators on it or something. This is what I've been told. Fiji Fu. How does my character not like spaghetti? That is so disappointing. Alright, let's head out. Autobots roll out. Okay, so we've unlocked the face. This almost looks like a person holding a sword above their head. Oh, whoops. I exited the cave. No, not really. It's kind of like reminiscent of a constellation. Orange Juice Cave. There's a picture going around of some restaurant. The person ordered fresh squeezed orange juice, and what they got was a tray with oranges, halved oranges on the things that you squeeze, like the squeezers. It's like, do it yourself. That had to be somewhere in, like, Portland. You know what I mean? Like, $5 for fresh squeezed orange juice that you squeeze yourself. Speaking of Portland... Alpaca doesn't give a shit. Oh no! Alpaca, what are you doing? Oh no! Oh, I guess we gotta put her down. Boo. They're saying boo? Or boo earns. Speaking of Portland, did you guys hear about super viral video? I'll suck your dick for a cup of coffee? I'm not gonna explain it any more than that. Go have fun. Go look it up. Well, she sang the song outside a coffee shop, right? So I'll explain that much. But now she's apparently looking to record it in the recording studio. So we now have someone who's gonna try to start a musical career. Starting with the song, I'll suck your dick for a cup of coffee. Fight. That's the next Redbox album. And hey Jeeps, I did see that Simpsons video. I saw the 30-minute Rise and Fall video. I sent it to one of my friends who's a big Simpsons fan. Scoot is just damaging friendships. It's amazing. Scoot does not give a fuck about his friends. He's all about
Fight, combat.
Right. So, what else? I guess that's about it. That's everything. That's everything I had to tell you. Yeah, Scoot would never damage our friendship, though. I found a better method of healing, which is to just hold down the button as you switch healing from character to character. Yeah, that explosion's not really doing a whole lot on Butterfly Ribbon. Yeah, you dodge that shit. Yeah, Scoot! Vinny, did you see the new trailer for Season 4 of Black Mirror? I did, yes. I'm a big Black Mirror fan. I love Season 3. I thought Season 3 was the best one yet. So if they keep up the good work, I mean... Yeah, it looked good. It looked good. One of the things that confused me was it looked like there was a Star Trek-ish episode. Which is decidedly very un-Black Mirror, because it's more about what's going on now in the near future. But I'm interested. I'm curious. I mean, last season they did an episode about the 80s. And that turned out great, so... I have faith. The future. It is the year 2018. We have cars that drive themselves into the sun. You can buy a commercial flight into space, directly into the sun. After the eclipse, you know, so many people became very closely acquainted with the sun that, well, some people fell in love with it. And so they had to start arranging flights into the sun because there's a good market in that. No. People are gonna fork over some big cash to fly into the sun. Elon Husk of his former self. I don't know why I said that. I have no idea why I just said that. I was listening to a Joe Rogan episode of some quantum physicists talking about, you know, string theory and quantum mechanics and the double slit theory. And, it's actually really funny to listen to Joe Rogan try to, like, comprehend these concepts. Cause, like, the dude is for someone that fights a lot and works out and, you know, does UFC commentating and comedy. The dude is really into expanding his mind. He's into learning, and he's into trying to understand these concepts. Which I give him a lot of credit for. But he's also kind of a meat butt, and he's smarter than people give him credit for. But the way the quantum physicist tries to explain this stuff, I don't even fucking-stand it. But it's great to hear Joe Rogan try to figure it out alongside me, and I'm just like, yeah, I don't get it either, man. I have no idea. Vinny, how the fuck has someone in chat found something sexual in quantum mechanics? What is this? Are you really surprised? I told you, someone has probably developed a sun fetish after the eclipse. This is totally par for the course on the internet. You and the stranger saved us, Lady Toadette. Thank you so much. Please, I want you to have this. Oh, great. More fucking bananas. If you'll excuse me, I have some cowering and fear to catch up on. Well, at least you're honest. 2 faces remain. Yeah, I mean it's interesting. I like when he has smart people on. I like when there's people I can learn from, and it's not just. And I like Joey Diaz talking about his massive headshot shits. And that's cool every now and then. You know, I like some of the comedians. I don't really like when he has people that just talk about, like, you know, MMA. I can listen to a little bit of that. Let's take in some deep breaths. In. I got a bug up my nose. It was, right? This is like my real life. I sleep, the centipedes make their home in my brain. So yeah, that's really all that's new. Vinny is rent cheap. Well, I own, but yeah, in Staten Island, the rent is a little cheaper, but it's still pretty expensive. It's too close to Manhattan to not be expensive. You're gonna have a hard time renting anywhere in New York City. Is rent cheap in your brain? Oh. Oh, I get it, because bugs live in there. It's free. It just cost me a few brain cells, which, if you've watched my streams, you know that they're just depleting rapidly day by day. They nibble on the brain cells as food. So I think that's the cost. Dark Lord Mike Love is in his castle, you say? That's right, the one up on the volcano, and it's off to the east? Tina must have told you, right? But we can't go now, I'm afraid. Oh, well, why? The road there is hidden by magic. We wouldn't want to get lost, would we? So I have this game, Beast something simulator. It's like totally accurate battle simulator, but you get to put lasers on frickin' dinosaurs and fight them against each other. And they just sent me a key for it. So next week, expect Beast Battle Simulator thing. I can't believe how much of a genre this is becoming. This is the 3rd battle simulator in the past year that I've played. People in chat were saying that this is a slime girl. Yeah, I guess so. What's the schedule for tomorrow? I think tomorrow might be shovelware showcase, at least partially. I've got so much shovelware. I actually... Here's the deal. I don't throw out the boxes of the shovelware until I stream the game. And then I throw out the boxes and I keep the disc. There's too much. There's too much shit. I have a big fucking stockpile of crap that people have given me, and that I bought. When I was at a flea market, I saw a bunch of crap games, and then I actually asked the worker, I was like, hey, can you get me the worst games you have? So I got some real good ones. it's also, and I know people are going to get very strongly opinionated about this. Resist the urge, my friends, please. But Game of Thrones finale tomorrow, and this season's been a bit of a dumpster fire here and there. It's been good visually, and I've enjoyed a lot of it, most of it, in fact. But I do plan on watching that, and then next week I'm gonna do like a video of just my whole thoughts on the entire season. So I figured that that's easier than doing like multiple videos. I'll just do one big season. Yeah, it's a bit strong. It's not been that bad of a season. It's been just very polarizing, and it's been kind of frustrating, but it's still been really enjoyable. But I'm not gonna hold back. I'm gonna, you know, so don't watch it if you don't want to hear me talk shit. But I'll also tell you what I like. Let's see, I guess I should give it to Paka. Fine. How convenient, there is an inn right next to the fucking giant enemy thing, the slime girl that I had to defeat. What's next on your TV show list? I don't know, I'm really stubborn with TV shows. I've only got those 3 at the moment. Preacher, Game of Thrones, and Rick and Morty. Those are the only ones I'm following as they happen. Nathan For You's coming back soon. I think that's one of the best shows that no one knows about. Is this a maid Paka? This is the official Paka outfit from now on. Impractical Jokers. I know all about. Well, I've seen enough of it. I've mainly watched the highlights on YouTube, but I'm gonna brag, and I'm gonna say that I've actually they're from Staten Island, and I know Sal. I don't know him that well. In fact, every time I say that I know Sal, the more I think about he probably doesn't even remember me. But at least I'm realistic about it. I'm trying to be, at least. We've worked together at that public access place I worked at for a while, and he was on there a number of times. We've spoken. He owned a local bar for a while that shut down. I've seen him there. He's a nice dude. I know some of the writers on the show too, actually. They have like, they do stand-up comedy locally, and I actually went to school with 2 of them, and one is New J. Miller, if you know who that is. If you are a boy and you see a pretty girl, let it go ding ding. He writes for that. Yeah, that guy, yeah. That dude actually ended up getting a job with Impractical Jokers. It's because the entire Jokers staff has been friends since they were kids, and they like kind of know each other really well. I think my favorite Jokers clip was the dentist. When they go to the dentist office. And it's, I think Sal pretends to be a dentist and just like raises the chair and lowers it and like tilts it on like a 90-degree angle. Shit like that. Man, dentists have come up a lot today. God, that's loud. Dentists have come up a lot today in casual conversation. Cheers for everything you've done. I'm happy to no longer be a slime girl. Okay, just Tinguru is left. Vinny, how do we know you haven't sold out to the dentists? He wrote dentist with a capital D, as if it's some kind of, like, secret society. They wear their white coats. They gather around a giant tooth. Picks in hand, swearing oaths to the gods of anti-plaque. The esoteric order of the dentists. Learn laser fires a high-powered laser, zapping all enemies in its path. Do you think it zips and it zooms towards its enemies? By chance? Hey there, they're calling me the prodigious postman. I have a letter addressed to a Mr. Vinesauce. Yeah. Listen, after you're done saving the world, you gotta keep busy. No one asks what happens after the hero does his job. But you can't just sit around doing nothing all day. Alright, sure, it's a bit of a downgrade. But it's good cardio, and you get to meet people and dress up like a fucking twat.
Dear Vinesauce, good food maketh a good constitution. Heed this well, hero.
From SpongeBob. Never change, King SpongeBob. Never change. Do we really need that letter? Is it that necessary? Speaking of, eating hurts. I just downed a fucking Tums because... I don't know, actually, why did I have that? I had a really shitty cheesesteak this morning, that might have something to do with it. Anyway. Even eating the nice soft meat of a Tums, it just hurt my teeth really bad. That cleaning fucked my gums up. I even told the person that was doing the work, like, it wasn't the dentist, it was the dental assistant. I was like, shouldn't you guys call this a scraping instead of a cleaning? I don't think she enjoyed that very much. You don't want to make fun of someone's profession. Wow. Watch me get the MP candy. Good. Right? I'm savage. Yo, son. I don't know, straight up don't give a fuck. Tell dentists and shit. Like, yo, you scraping, son. And then they just look at me like I'm a fucking idiot. And just continue scraping my gums until I bleed. It's fun! Alright, what are we doing now? Gingivitis. Tartar. Like, when I think of gingivitis, I think of ginger. You know, the food thing. When I think of tartar, I think of tartar sauce. They need better names for these things. Vinny played gingiva. I think I did. Tomato, tomato,
Tomato, tomato, tomato.
Tomato, tomato. Oh, I love to sing, and I ain't tone deaf. Red and red.
Red, red, shaped like the sun.
The mysterious fruit, the juicy red tomato. Love the tomato song.
was sick of when I walked this way.
Now I really want some ketchup. But, cue audience laughter. Bunch of crazy kids. This is government-approved family fun, straight from Nintendo. You kidding? No, YouTube would still find a problem with that. If I put just that clip on YouTube, it would still get flagged. Because tomatoes are red, and so is blood. Either that or I'm just on some kind of list. There are people that get their channel flagged. Like, lately, a number of people have been tweeting that their videos are getting flagged and removed, or like, the ads are getting removed. Even when it's made unlisted. So no one's seen it. And it says, being approved, they wait 10 minutes, and it says, a team of moderators has watched your video, or something like that. But it's ineligible for advertisements because the content is too mature. And it could just be the person humming for 2 minutes with no words. This is not family friendly right here. I don't know what the fuck this is. Hello, human. We have reviewed your video and have determined that it would not be safe for the human consumption of children. Children do not like this, so we cannot... Excuse me. I am... As I was saying, human, we cannot approve your video. Thanks, YouTube. There was a YouTuber that reached out and got in touch with someone that works at YouTube, like a person that's designed to help in these kinds of situations. And their response was, "Oh yeah, I've heard of this, that the videos are being flagged." So it's like, can you help? Oh no, I can't help. I've only heard of this. I heard this was happening.
Yeah, thanks, mate. I appreciate that. No. I mean, you know, what are you fucking making your money from, cunt? Yeah, what are you doing there, mate? You're fucking watching the fucking videos and twiddling your thumbs, mate.
Oh, it's quiz time. My favorite time ever. Who has a never-ending thirst for fun and games? It's me, your neighborhood-friendly, quizmaster, Dr. Phil. It's time for silhouette shenanigans again. Who is this? I don't know who that is. Oh. It's a bit short for alpaca. Sorry, that was the centipedes inside my brain. Yeah, I don't even get a consolation prize. Fuck. That's okay though. I probably would have just scored 3 bananas. But that sucks. What does this button do? I just realized someone in chat said press the Y button. It just freeze frames. I guess for good screenshots. Oh. Yeah, it's for screenshots. Holy shit, this dude's got a lot of HP. Press Y during quizzes. Oh, that's pretty good. It's a little cheese, but I like it. I probably, if I had a couple, you know, I panicked. I freaked out. If I had like a couple more seconds, I probably would have easily determined that the height was too short to be Paka. But I just went based on head size. Stupid. Can I ask you something? What is it? Why are you so fucking bad at identifying silhouettes, you daft bitch? Wait a minute. You can't say that. That's what Toadette was about to say to me, but I prevented it from happening. Once you've saved the village, what will you do? I'm gonna go after the Dark Lord, Mike Love. Oh, so you're, gonna leave then? Well, it's okay, you'll be heading for the volcano then. I'll help you get there, that's a promise, darling. Mushroom Girl likes Vinny. I guess that does kind of make sense. I should also note that, even though my YouTube videos have been hit by this adpocalypse thing that's happening, it's not nearly been as bad as most people have been hit. I've definitely gotten... I've been luckier than most. So, really, my complaining is, I just feel bad for people that are, you know, smaller channels that maybe put 40, 50, 60 hours of work into one video and upload one video per month or every couple weeks. And that video that they spent 40, 50, 60 hours on is gone, you know, or they can't do anything with it. That's really where it comes from. I'm okay. And even so, the Full Sauce channel has so much on it because I stream so often. I've noticed a hit, but I'm also doing fine. There's people that have tried really hard to make a living doing this stuff and put a lot of their effort into it, and we're doing well. Their audience was watching and they were making money and they were doing fine. But now they can't. So even though I bitch and I moan, it's not really for me. Dropping frames. No, we're not. No. Fucking garbage luck that is. Baby food? Don't judge me, it's delicious and comes with a cute bowl and spoon. Who's gonna eat the baby? I think Scoot should eat the baby food.
Oh, that's really good. Yeah. I used to eat mush when I was a little duck. Little duckling. I like mush.
Another dead end. I don't think I have all 3. I do. That's a really misplaced Triforce. Hang on a second. Where's your face again? Oh, so we're going in the right direction then. Just checking. I guess we gotta save Tingle. Are you okay?
Thanks.
Slowly building their friendship. Rocks are tadpoles. All right, yeah. Was this Tadman? This is what happens when a tadpole gets old and doesn't become a frog. It becomes a Tadman. It decided to ask itself the all-important question that we've yet to solve. What are frogs? And then it decides, you know what? I don't care, I don't want to find out. I will remain a large tadpole, and it lives in its, like, parents' basement. God damn it, Dad, I don't want to go be a frog. Tadman, you gotta go get a job. No, I'm busy playing frog video games. That's the 3rd time I found cum on your ceiling. I regret saying that. I should have said protein stains. I apologize. This is a series for children. Also, I guess it depends on what you put in the water. You know, if you put certain things in the water, tadpoles just grow into, like, large... Like... Did you ever see Prometheus? There's a scene in Prometheus that I'm not gonna spoil if you haven't seen it, but let's just say it has a lot to do. It looks like an adult tadpole. Sword sashimi. Oh, each one comes with a sword? Do you get to eat the sword? I can imagine. Oh my god, how great would it be? People are joking around since I said come on the ceiling. People are joking around like YouTube's gonna take away the monetization. Which they've done before. But could you imagine, like, a YouTube employee that doesn't know what anything is about what I do? And they have to sit and watch through all of the streams on the Full Sauce channel? Think about some of the fucking trash they'd have to watch hours of. Like, this alone is 2 hours. All the weird shit I've said over the years, God... Like, they have to have one staff member watching my videos 24/7. It takes them, like, 6 months to get through all of my stuff. They're like, no, this guy's fucked in the head. So should we demonetize? Well, I kinda like him. You're not answering the question. Should we demonetize his videos? Is he appropriate for 5-year-olds? Yes. Totally got you a present. Whoa. Klingon, how did you know? Whoa, how did you know? How did I know? How did the game know? Uh-oh.
Ah, fuck.
It's okay, they don't like each other anyway. Which means I should probably have them work it out. That was an exceedingly self-aware moment. Paka's Willy World. Vinny, I was once a YouTube employee until I was tasked with watching Vinesauce videos. So, are you implying that you lost your job because of watching my videos? If I told you I wasn't surprised, how would you feel? Just kidding. YouTube employees aren't real.
Hello, yes. Welcome to YouTube customer support. Hello, human. We are pleased to serve you. You are customer number 1194. Excuse me, human. I sometimes become a pterodactyl during my sessions.
Klingon never ceases to amaze. Ah, fuck. Even though they are fighting right now. Oh, snurps. Good snurps. Gold snurps. And I get to fucking sploge. Yeah, let me sploge, bro! Good sploge. My character's wearing his Harry Potter gear. This has been a lucrative venture. There's the Jesus emotes. I want to go to Alpaca's room. They're just not getting along at all. She's just like, just get me the fuck out of here. Alright, fine. You've got a good voice. That's the only person who's ever said that.
Kazamaker. You've got a good voice, Kazamaker.
Queen bee gown. Combine that with my bee outfit. And then you got yourself a fucking colony about to be formed. Basically Santa outfit, but I decided to just kind of skillfully evade any Santa comparisons. You better appreciate this. There's starving kids in next door. I have to tighten my belt by one loop, so I don't feel hunger pains. What are you guys posting? What's that emote? Who is that? Who's Keikana? I was doing a Troll 2 thing. Not like Larry the Cable Guy or whoever the fuck these people are. Oh, okay. I get it. Oh, shit. Oh, come on! Yeah, Scoot, avenge me! You know, I might be able to survive this. Maybe. Oh yeah, I did it! There's a fiend earlier that I couldn't defeat, as well. 66. Okay. Turns out they're not that difficult, aside from their one-hit kill. Scoot is just going out of his way to damage them friendships. Except me. You notice Scoot only gives a fuck about me. Though, didn't Scoot shoot Vinny out of a cannon the first time? Was my character just fine with it? I don't remember. I don't remember if my character was like, hey, this is fine, this is cool. Do this as much as you want, mate. They're never fine with it? I was miffed? Okay. Always Scoot. It's not fair. The same thing happened in reverse. This party is super dysfunctional. Listen, you guys have to work out some stuff. Oh wait, no, not you guys. You guys, you need to work out some stuff. Cause your shit's fucked up right now. Yeah, Scoot eating that roast griffin. It's almost a duck. In some ways.
Yeah, I like to eat duck.
I don't think that's gonna be part of the lore. I don't think Scoot automatically looks to cannibalize his own kind for sustenance. Yeah, fuck him up, Paka. Gazamakun! So yeah, yesterday there was a Jurassic Park screening on the side of my friend's house at sundown. That's what I did last night. It was fun. We watched the movie. It was good. But whenever Jeff Goldblum shows up on screen, I can't help but laugh. Especially when he does his like how in the beginning. I can't take it serious, man. And then the part at the end, like, well, not at the end, but like towards the middle of the movie, when Goldblum has his shirt off, like he's injured, and he's just breathing heavy. There's a gif of Sam Neill laying on Jeff Goldblum's stomach and being raised with the breathing of Jeff Goldblum as if he was a dinosaur. And I pulled that up on my phone, and I was like, hey guys, take a look at this real quick. And they couldn't stop laughing, and they were like, thanks for ruining this scene for me forever. It's like, you're welcome. So much of that movie I can't take serious now. This corset is pretty tight. I can't really breathe well. Must be tough being a princess. I think it's tougher being a flower. It's funny because if you type Jeff Goldblum GIF, it's the second result. It's this one. This is good. If you're ever with people watching Jurassic Park, bust this one out. That's it. Just type Jeff Goldblum GIF, second result. Here we go. Don't make me preemptively hit the duck button. Let's see, what wins, bees or ducks? Tornado Lemonade. I liked the first Tornado Lemonade album. The second one sucked. Third was a little bit better. By the time they got to the fourth, their genre shifted to, cock pop. Not my favorite genre. Speaking of cock pop, did you guys hear the new Katy Perry single? Swish, Swish, Bish? I've officially heard 1.5 minutes of it. It's fun to walk on the lotuses. They're so bouncy. It's fun, but it's pretty tough going. Yeah. But that just means it's fun and it's good exercise. You're taking all the fun out of it. Yeah, I was actually forced to listen to it in the context of listen to how terrible this is. And it was still difficult. Vinny, have you listened to the new Taylor Swift album? Unless someone comes to me, but Vin, you gotta listen to this. It's fucking awful. Generally, I tend to stay away from that kind of stuff. Or should I say, I don't have a frame of reference because it just never appears in my life in any natural kind of way. Taylor Swift song has no melody and no bass line. Cock pop. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't even... The only song I know off the top of my head is the one that plays in Kohl's when I'm buying shirts and jeans. Otherwise, I don't know it. I don't know the music. I mean, you know my thoughts on pop music if you've been here long enough. You know how I feel about anything I'm forced to listen to at Kohl's. This stream brought to you by Kohl's. No, it's really not. It's really... You know, you can't even say that. You can get in trouble for even lying about being brought to you by something. Isn't Bowie pop? Bowie has dabbled into pop. There's definitely... I mean, when I say pop, I mean, like, I like Michael Jackson a lot. A lot of modern pop. I do like some of the Bruno Mars stuff. This Uptown Funk album that Mark Ronson did was really good. There's, you know, I mean, there's a song here or there. Bowie dipped into pop, especially in the 80s, which was his most artistically vapid period. 80s Bowie there's some catchy songs, but there's just not a lot going on. That was the pop angle of Bowie. But then you have albums like Low, which is far from pop. You have albums like Station to Station with a 10-minute opening song. There's some rock that's catchy, But then again, pop is kind of a bit of a nebulous term, because you can have catchy music that isn't necessarily pop. But then there's some music that's just, like, you can have catchy hip-hop, you can have catchy rock, you can have catchy dance, you can have catchy new wave, whatever. But then there's some music that's just classifiable as pop. It's kind of a weird thing, I don't really know how to explain it. Which is to say, it's just pop? Anyway, Scoot's forgiven, so that's good. Scoot is forgiven. That's all that matters. For the sins of shooting people from a cannon. Vinny, what's your thoughts on porno grind music? Please tell me you're making that up. Pop technically means popular music. Yeah, yeah, but then you have pop punk. It's like the definition gets a little hazy, and I still don't really understand how to make it, like, fit sometimes. It's real. It's real.
Oh, okay.
Time to look away from chat for a while. I just got an advertisement for a Fallout crate. No, I'm good, mate. Vinny, what are your thoughts? I remember asking your thoughts before, but have they changed or have they remained as thoughts? Same trashy opinions and thoughts I've always had. Sometimes I wish I could get rid of thoughts and just be pure. Like the Purell slug. I wish I could be pure. Maybe I could say, I don't know, be gone. It's too easy. It's too easy. That's a low-hanging fruit. See, you're giving me low-hanging fruits here. Come on, guys. Put them a little higher up on the branch. It's okay, though. You can put them on the vine. Let us dance. How the fuck does a tornado even dance? I like that Klingon was able to just blow the tornado away. Let us dance. Put on your red parka shoes and dance the blues. Yeah, drop in some frames. This is what it looked like, what, last week when I tried to stream this? Those aren't real frame drops, I'm just pressing the freeze frame button. But last week it looked pretty much exactly that. Vinny, did you see the rabbit named Ziggy? I did. I did. There was a rabbit in the new Rabbids Mayro game that's kind of a tribute to Bowie. On one hand, I'm pleased that Bowie gets a little bit of recognition, but in a Mario game. But then the other part of me is dreadfully sad that it's on a Rabbid. It's like a little too soon for a Rabbid to look like Bowie, maybe? Maybe we could just, like, eliminate Rabbids? Holy fuck, a pizza fan? She's dressed as a bee, and she's holding pizza. This is my wife. Vinny, are you going to stream the Rabbids game? It's not exactly what the person said, but in oh so many words. I think I am. I think I am gonna stream Mario and Rabbids because it looks kinda cool in some ways, and I'm gonna wait a little bit. I want it to obviously come out first, and I want to see what people are saying about it. I want to get a little more info. I want to find out if it's worth it. But if it's, you know, if it's a good game, I would definitely consider it. As long as I can just not put any Rabbids in my party and just spend my time killing them. This has been what I've said since the beginning. I don't want... The game looks good in a lot of ways, and people are saying it's better than you'd expect. Like, people that have played it at conventions or whatever. So, it's appealing to me that it's like XCOM Lite, and I'm a big XCOM... Not big, but I am an XCOM fan. I do like turn-based strategy. So yeah, there's a lot that I like about it, and I said before, if I can kind of make my party Mario, Luigi, the princess, and then just spend my time shooting Rabbids in the face, then I'm more likely to play it, and I've been told that you can do that, so I'm more likely to play it. Rabbids aren't that bad compared to minions. Yeah, but like, you're asking me to compare poop to vomit. What happened to the XCOM 2 series stream? Is it cancelled? That was like a year and a half ago, son. I just got bored of the game. It was good. I played through most of it. I enjoyed it. But it was time to move on, and I never made it a full series. I just kind of streamed it whenever I felt like it. Put like something like 20, 25, 30 hours into the game. I don't know. I have to look on Steam, but it was a good game. It was a really good game. Would you play the expansion? No, probably not. I'm just gonna play Mario Rabbids, get my fix, hate myself a little bit, and then maybe play the next XCOM game. Make it stop! Oh shit. Tingle Frog. With Tadman. I don't like the way this thing is sitting. It kind of reminds me a lot of Maweep, 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 Maweep. Kapla! Yeah, Scoot, fuck him up. Oh shit, the belly's getting red. I'm afraid. Wow, really? I spent all my MP already? Fuck. Oh, that's some bad stink. Pretty sure I sat next to this guy on the train a couple of times. Bad smell breath. Tingle Frog casually rides the New York City subway. Kill this motherfucker. Almost done. Just a little bit more. Stay on target. Stay on target. No. And that's the finale. Oh, I forgot I had a new spell. God damn it, Scoot, you're fucking up friendship for everyone, even me. I guess that's the best way to finish a fight. The Scoot Shoot. Damages enemies, but damages feelings even more. Frog juice. Vinny, why is your chat full of lol every time I look at it? That's an emote with better Twitch TV. If you see weird text spammed frequently, it's an add-on for your browser. So just Google better Twitch TV, and you'll find- God damn it, I still have the fucking Goldblum GIF open in another window. I look over, and it's that. So yeah, and there's a couple of Vinesauce specific emotes on Better Twitch TV as well, so if you do have Better Twitch TV, you will have a slightly better Twitch experience, and I think overall the dark mode looks really good. There's animated GIFs. I think it's better. So, I would recommend it. Tingle's face has gone and floated away. Looks like it's gone back to the retreat. Oh, you're right. Haha, thanks, thank goodness. She's safe. All thanks to you, darling. Shucks. Don't we sound excited? Surely you jape. Don't miss this photo up. I'm Mr. Burns, roving photograph extraordinaire. Do you want to buy this photo I just took? Yes. Pleasure doing business with you. Say, Fuzzy Pickles. Vinny, how do you manage to read all this? Eye implants? I think I just blew that person's mind that I even read their comment, considering that was the point of the comment. I don't, is the answer. I just, every now and then look over, whatever catches my eye first, I, you know, check it out. Sometimes I respond to it, sometimes I don't. I do not have ocular implants. I have not been augmented in any way. So most of the chat is sadly just passing by. Wait, what? Did I just fuck that up? Cochlear implants? Well, that's for you to know and for me to find out. Oh, wait, no. Oh, this is a fucking waste. Someone said, Vinny, if you read this quack for me, that wasn't just a random, like, you know, I'm not above random quacks, but that one was with purpose. Random quacks of kindness. Whoa. Good juice.
I love baby food. I don't have teeth, so I need to eat the baby food. Ah, you fuck. I'm out of that shit.
Scoot's got a dirty mouth. Do you have a favorite Star Trek series? Yeah. TNG. Deep Space Nine is followed closely behind that. There were some really cool rumors about the Star Trek Discovery series that CBS is like ready to abandon it. They have another series because it's not performing well with test audiences. Just generic sci-fi schlock kind of stuff. And Nicholas Meyer, the director of Star Trek II: Wrath of Khan, was given the reins to make and develop a new series. So they're gonna play it off. If this thing fails, which it probably will, they're gonna play it off like it was an anthology series. And next is the Nicholas Meyer version, which will be better. Listen, Nicholas Meyer's a great director. I'm not sure he knows how to develop a Star Trek series. I mean, maybe he does. I don't know. I mean, there's not a whole lot. I mean, he was working with established characters. There's not a whole lot that says that he's gonna make an amazing series. But then again, it might be better than what we're getting, which again looks to be edgy sci-fi darkness. And there's a video, one more thing, there's a video about why everything looks different, but yet slightly reminiscent. It's because they don't have to buy the rights to Star Trek if they make it look different. So they have to actually purchase rights for things like tribbles, like on an individual basis. I could be getting this wrong, but there's a video that explained the whole thing. So the reason the uniforms and the ships and everything looks so drastically different, down to the Klingons, is because it's a way to avoid paying money. If anyone knows what video I'm talking about, please let me know, and I can post it in chat, and everyone that wants to see it can see it. Ah, that's an experience I won't be repeating. Thanks, sis. You did a good job too, Sunshine. Take this. Use it wisely. I saved your ass, and you giving me cake? And that's everybody that needed rescuing.
Bravo!
Not bad, you. Well, that's the end of my little trip. It's been fun. Okay. Well then, your journey is far from over, and we made you a promise. Let's show him the way, girls.
Yay!
Right on. What do you think about Seth MacFarlane's The Orville? I'll tell you in a minute. Oh boy. Have you seen The Muffin Man? Oh my god. This fucking dance number. Ignore that random bass. Wow. Yeah, we could be millionaires. We are pop sensations. Perhaps even better than Katy Perry. Anyway, I found the video for anyone who's curious about Star Trek Discovery. Take it with a grain of salt. Now you take care, darling. We'll hope for your safety. Give that Dark Lord a whooping! Good luck. Okay. Chat. As a big Star Trek fan, I was really excited for Star Trek Discovery, but I'm less and less so the more I hear about it. And this video may not be all 100% correct information, but it seems like they're trying to get it right. It doesn't seem like they're stretching too far. It's 21 minutes, almost 22 minutes, and it's really interesting, and it is really sad that this thing could have been something so much better, but network executives, like, totally fucking beefed it. I mean, we'll see. I'm still gonna give it a shot. I'm not gonna just outright dismiss it until I watch it. It's a new Star Trek series. I've seen every other thing. I'm gonna watch it. Let's hope it's good. It's just they really need to stop setting things in the past. I don't need more prequels. I really, really don't need to see what was happening in between the original series and Enterprise or whatever. You know. Anyway, the Orville is a series developed by Seth MacFarlane. I've talked about it on stream a couple times. It looks like TNG. It's optimistic. It's bright. It's the same spirit of adventure and exploration that the original series and TNG had. Sounds great, right? Well, yeah, Seth MacFarlane's the captain and the lead writer. So I'm really worried. It looks cool. It has some really, like, the trailer had some cool moments in it that I was like, oh, this could be a good show that will fill the TNG void. But then I'm kind of worried that it's just gonna be Family Guy in space and not Galaxy Quest, the TV show, which I was hoping it would be. And it's a husband and wife pair, captain and first officer, which I hope doesn't turn into, like, you know, like your everyday TV serial drama. I kind of want more about the space stuff. But anyway, we'll see. We'll see. Hey, Lois. Oh my god. Did you see that star? It was pulsing, Lois. It was so weird. Go get me a beer. It's like that. Please, God, no. Please, God, no! Please! Those drops of water. I never get tired of watching them. I know what you mean. I say, as your engineer, I say, Lois, I will kill you! What the juice? There's an anomaly in the engine!
All right. Oh, that's nasty, Captain Peter.
It's a little, strange constellation out in the distance there.
Okay, I'll stop. Stopping. Stopped. Looks like I got to have my cake and eat it too.
Top 10 Family Guy in space moments. Number 10.
So yeah, the Orville is... It looks kind of more like TNG, which is what I wanted from the new series. But then... It also frightens me very much. I can say this, though. I would have been fine. Seth MacFarlane was apparently trying to make a Star Trek, or develop a Star Trek series of his own for years, but CBS wouldn't give it to him. So he ended up doing Cosmos instead, I believe, something like that, which is fine, but it would have been great to have him just executive produce the show, because it seems like he's a big fan. He knows what makes Trek Trek, and it would have been good to see him not really writing, but just kind of guiding the ship from behind the scenes. I think he would have done well with that. He's not a stupid guy. I think he would have done really well with that. But they wouldn't give it to him, so instead he had to go and make a whole new thing. So... I've had it. I'm so sick of seeing the same things every day. Maybe you could try looking up at the sky. Yeah, that might work. I bet I'll get sick of that too before too long. Don't worry. Your neck will start to hurt long before then. You're not helping. Paka's nose hurts. Oh my god. These are so many snurps. Oh, this is gonna be great. Oh, yeah. That's my favorite thing in any RPG. Having a large party of enemies and vanquishing them with one blow. About ready to nod off. It's not safe for everyone to go to sleep. Someone will have to stay on the lookout. Our tank, Scoot, will have to stay awake. Don't fall asleep. You fuck. Don't fall asleep. You fucking hurt everybody by shooting them out of a cannon. This is your punishment. Scoot fell asleep. You suck. Don't sleep on the job. 0. Thank God this isn't Darkest Dungeon. We would have been ambushed by killer mosquito toads. Oh no, not again! Mike Love, you fuck! Stop suing me! You didn't write the good songs, Brian Wilson did! So fucking predictable. Guys? It keeps happening! Oh, what's this? The third time now. I will say this for Mike Love. He's nothing if not consistent. Your new friends are gone, too. His castle is ahead. Head there, and I'm sure you'll find them. You bet I will. But wait, I'm still... That's most observant of you. This time the Dark Lord couldn't seal away your power. Perhaps your divine powers have grown during your journey. I am most proud of you, my child. Now, oh Vinesauce, make haste for the Dark Lord's castle. He-ho! That voice got so much worse. there's gonna be a cliffhanger because I do have to go real soon. I have to cook some dinner. I could do a little bit more. I do have to cook some dinner, and then I have to go see that stupid McGregor and Mayweather fight, which I'm only mildly interested in for the spectacle of it, and to get a chance to hang out with some of my friends, which I promised I would go do. So, that's why you're only getting this tonight. But tomorrow I'll have Shovelware Showcase and stuff like that, and then we'll do more Miitopia next week, of course. I just can't wait to see Mayweather just run. Just like on a treadmill, just run away. Will I have to fight the Dark Lord by myself? No, I can't. I really can't. I'll have to get my friends back first. They both won like 1 million before even fighting. Only 1 million? It's a weird choice. Vinny, are you in Satanland? I read that as Staten Island. Like, when you look at that sentence real quick, Satanland, it actually kind of looks like Staten Island if you just glance. I guess that explains a lot, doesn't it? Fucking New York doesn't want us. New Jersey doesn't want us. Did you ever hear the old tale that okay, so Staten Island by all rights should have been a part of New Jersey. Geographically, it makes much more sense for Staten Island to be a part of Jersey. However, there's this old wives' tale, if you want to call it that, for lack of a better term, that there was a boat race. Like, someone from New York and someone from New Jersey, they represented their respective states, and the loser got Staten Island. The loser of the boat race around the island got it. New York lost. Oh, hey, Bowser. I could be getting details wrong, but look it up. Look it up if you're interested in the full details. Maybe it was winner gets the island instead, I'm not sure. It's me, Dr. Phil. Don't fuck this one up. Stato! Nick Cage, Snoop, Janeway, Pitt. I don't know who the first one is. Nick Cage, Snoop, Janeway, Pitt. Snoop walked by. Snoop walked by. Walk by. Hey, you would think that would be just an obvious, easy quiz, but I fucked up the last one. Alright, the next hotel will be my resting place until the next I stream. Yeah, I think the music in this game is surprisingly fucking good. I like the effect when you're in menus, too. Skull legs. Skeleton. Oh, close enough, I guess. There were 4 composers to make the music for this game. They're really good. Oh, there's something on the ground. Would you really trust a banana you find in Satan's asshole? Just on the ground. Well, then again, I guess it has skin, so you can at least peel the skin, and then you can get to the meat. So the skin's dirty, the meat isn't, or whatever you want to. The fruit, the banana meat. I don't know, whatever. Mike Love wrote the music to this game? No, he didn't, because it would have been awful if so. If you want to hear some of Mike Love's talent, listen to the Beach Boys album Summer in Paradise. When I say Beach Boys, I mean Mike Boys. Listen to Summer in Paradise. It's hard. It's hard to listen to that one. The reason I can't continue streaming, like, I would go a little bit longer, but cooking could take a while. Here's the thing. Art. There's gonna be probably a lot of art to get to. And I might actually even have to kind of delay a bit. Let's see if... Yeah, fireworks. The cave would be a better ending place. Okay, well then we can at least get there. I'll give it a go. I know it's a foolhardy effort. Every fucking time. Fuck it, I'm just gonna buy it. I'll save my tickets for when something better appears.
I used to be Gandalf the Grey. Not Gandalf the White. White.
Who would have thought eating a dog biscuit is not the tastiest activity?
Well, here's a little wizard fellow, Gandalf the Titanium White. He's gonna make some happy little mountains split open.
Okay, so this is the good stopping point. Oh, shit, they don't have their faces. Oh, it's some of the party. It's one from every group. Lumberjan, Two-Face, and Paka. And Jesus. The real wizard. It's you. Ah, Jesus. I'm glad we managed to meet here. These 3 here are your friends, right? Yes. They were wandering around like, well, faceless chickens. So I brought them back here to safety. Their faces can't have gone that far. What do you say? Are you up for a rescue mission? Okay. Excellent. Well then, do allow me to join you. Great Sage Jesus has joined your party. Things have gone better than expected. Alright, great. Yeah, that was a good stopping point. I missed a golden snurp. If I could just get that golden snurp and then just save, that would be great. I can save now? Okay. I was just gonna get to a hotel and save, but let's get the snurps. Fucking destroyed. Saving. Save and quit. Cool. Cool, that went well. I would like to thank you for understanding that I would like to do more. I mean, if this McGregor-Mayweather thing wasn't happening, I'd probably also do some Mayrocrat or some Observer. But next week. Tomorrow I'm probably going to do Shovelware Showcase tomorrow. And maybe even more Game Boy corruptions if I can get the thing to work. Which I think I can. I figured out a better way to use the program, by the way. So definitely stop by tomorrow if you want to watch that shit. Okay. Here's a bit of art. And then I will make food. I'm going to guess 2.5 pages. Nope. It is more than that. We're up to, I think... Where was I last time? It's 3.5 pages. I'll get through as much of it as I can, and if I have to add a couple on to next time, I will. Glitter Cake made some twerky art. I have a mouth on my ass. Sup? From Spook. Here's the Rick that we never got. Jean Rick. Here's one from Mr. Boltsy. Cool. Who's this guy? Who is this guy? Here's one from Sith Gem, and it's two-faced. Please don't do that with the tongues. That's weird. Lizard tongue. This one's from Small Sandwich, and it's a little bit of Paka for your pleasure. From Blood War, here's Two-Faced, the thief of the party and of your heart. From Blood War, that was terrible. From Blood War, here's Hotel Mario as a cat, of course. Nice weapons you've got there, Hotel Mario. From Mogworld, here's another Scoot.
I'm so fucking confused. I don't know. Rocket the banana. Rocket the bomb.
Scoot doesn't even really know. Okay. Next page. I see a Marge. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to do the voice, aren't I? Here's one from Emma T. Ritchie. I think I'm saying the name right. Can't stop drawing Klingon. I mean, the way you draw Klingon, it's very good. It's very flattering for Klingon. This one's from Ribbit. Had a thought. What if Vin, Scoot, and Marge voice and Toad were merged together? I made an abomination. I'm sorry. Oh no. Yeah, that's how I lose my voice. I've done stupid voices for years, and I've still been able to do stupid voices somehow. But then this happens. This is how I die. From Mogworld, come save me, Vinny Senpai. But Hotel Mario, you don't look nearly that kawaii in real life. I can't believe I just said that. I guess when in Rome. This one's from Galaxy Yoshi. And it's a Paka. Looks like taking a picture of the paper there. But it's a good Paka. From Serge Goss or Saragos? I think Saragos. Or Sir Regos. Sir Regos, I think. BRB boss. Here's one from Groove Wizard. And it's the infamous sexy devil Vinny. Fuck. I mean, good art. From Cumbervana. Here's Mage Vinny plus Tank Scoot. That's really nice. You guys are fucking... Just the art tonight has been quality. From Jude. I'm a real boy. You're trying, John. You're trying. You're on your way. Being a real boy also means you have to know defeat, failure, anxiety, and all the other fun things that come with being a person. See, now that was an intentional Mike Stoklaza voice, specifically for Lumberjan. This one's from KS Player 1337. I like how KS Player's art just constantly tagged as JoJo. He will never get the reference, but I love it anyway. Don't worry, the chat will tell him. The chat is going to explain it to him all right. Of course they will. I know what it is. I get it. Just read the tags, man. From I'm Bad at Arts. Here's a Vinny. Looking a little blue. From Mothcrow. Here's that papercraft. This time in streamer gear. I just stream in front of a 3DS. That's cool. Here's one from Lion Straight. Wow. Do you also watch Vinny? Yeah, I do. Man, I love how intellectual and thought-provoking his streams are. Are we talking about the same guy here? Did this actually happen? I think mostly it's trash. Make no mistake. I think for the average kind of observer, they will find the trash much more easily. But sometimes I'll bring something up. Every now and then there's a nugget hidden in my trash, and the stream suddenly has some like, oh, okay, I never thought of it like that. It's rare. It's very rare. But if you watch long enough, sometimes you get it. I think, I had a good one the other day. I thought, I really raised people's consciousnesses and brought them to the next level of thought. And I think I said something really thought-provoking or, really intelligent. Something like, did you know whales could fart a human? Just stuff like that. That kind of stuff you get. And, I'm happy to provide. From Healthy Olives, here's a Twerky kissing me on the cheek. Please, God. From where's that ass bin? From Bell Beeps. Here's a full saw shroom. That's nice. This one's from Computer Programmer, and it is Scoot. Scoot with the original frog outfit. That Scoot looks like he's going... From Candied Gore. I'm a fairy. Nice art. Terrible voice. Like I said, I can only do that's it. From Daddy Shivi 98, Nicolas Cage is Kirby. Well, I mentioned it on my stream the other day, and here it is. From Charge Then Lance. Let's see. Danger. Experiment chat. It's time. Then the chat becomes all Scoot, and they forget they forget about fighting for a little while. That is the new purpose of the duck button. Let us continue. Here's one from Safina, and it's a Mage Vinny. That's pretty fucking nice. This one's from Auka, A-U-K-A. And here's the party, complete with realistic alpaca and a very, very starstruck Scoot. Here's one from Kleebooz. Kill me, Vine, zip, zoom. Okay, Scoot, whatever you say, mate. From Thai Trash, Clean the World, the new initiative from Alpaca, involving way too much drug. From Donkey Spittle, it's Mr. Dink. Did you mean the Chaos Emeralds, Douglas? Fed up with this world. I think this is unrelated, like it's just Sonic and Dink together. I am fed up with this world. Let's see. I think I need to make a new folder for starting soon images. From Unacceptable P, leave it. It's for the best. From my bucket, here's a stream starting soon. Strem starts soon. Art, which again, artists, if you haven't heard, this is similar to BRBs. If you want to help out, I'm going to start putting up, while I play the song, the stream will start soon, intro screens. So I could still do some stupid images, but, I could start and end with the stream starting soon, and that way I don't have to do as many images. I could do like 2 or 3 instead of like 7, So the point is, if you can do like a Vine Shroom or a Vinesauce themed stream starting soon intro screen, similar to how you would do a BRB, that would be quite helpful, and I do appreciate it. From Ayana the Dork, here's Apaka. From I don't know what the hell that was. From Rosello, I'm hungry, Cash Record. It's one of the darkest days on the stream ever. The Paka Plus stream. Okay, this one's from Sammy. Stream starts soon. Stick around. Nice. 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 How many ways can you say that? Okay, sorry, I'm back. This one's from Anxiously Odd. Vinny, who's that? No one important. Oh, so you invite the pipsqueak along on your adventure, but not me? No wonder I left the burbs. Bye. Bye, Cherry. From Moaning MILF Maid Muffler. Vinesauce will be starting soon. So, stuff like this, yeah. From Kleebooz. Sorry, Zip Zoom. I'ma sue you. Amazing. Here's one from Draco Master 122. Stream starting soon. Here's one from Santy Close. Vine Eyes. That's a pretty eclipses, sudden bright things. Something horrifying and awful to look at. I like the idea of it. I think it could work. It could work. It might have to zoom in a little bit. But anyway, the point is, I'm not sure how well that would translate to being a very small 28 by 28 emote. But maybe. I mean, we still have Vine Mate that has to happen. And that's not available yet. So, I mean, it could happen in the future. Definitely next time I ask for emotes, you want to send me each of those individually. That way I can do it. If I do it. From Joiz. Joyce. This one's from Rosello. This content isn't ad friendly. Cum stains on the ceiling. Whoops. Klingon's not happy about that. Okay, I'm going to do a couple more and then I'm going to save the rest for art tomorrow night because I really got to get this cooking on the road. I don't know how long it's going to take. From Discordant Midnight, here's a Miitopia Star Wars themed art. Very nice. From Jude, here's Dr. Phil the Quizmaster. From Waigarium Leviosa, Jesus fucking Christ, that is something. I like that the scoot tank is actually just an object. That's great, Waigarium. That's really, really good. That's how you scoot and shoot. From A Dose of X Shirt, Tomate Spaghetti. You would think my character would love it. From Rubbed AN, Miitopia, Witch Days. Nice reference. From Peach Money, Life is Pain. I don't want to grow up. I don't want to be a frog. I want to stay a tadpole forever. From Elena D, nice return to form with some very, very good traditional art. Pencil. Vinesauce. It's great. And from 910 Doe, stream starting soon. So that's pretty much something like this is exactly what I'm looking for. Stuff similar to this and various Vinesauce related things that could possibly start the stream, you know? So thank you. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for enjoying the stream, sticking around. And I will see you. I'll see you soon. Someone asked about my Game of Thrones discussion. Once again, just pointing out that it's going to happen at the end of the series, the end of the season, where I'm going to do a whole big, just entire season recap for like 2 hours. So, but anyway, thank you. I'll see you guys during the week with more Miitopia and all the rest. Tomorrow I'll be around with Sunday Trash, Shovelware Showcase, plus probably the Game Boy Corruptions. You can go to twitch.tv/team/Vinesauce for the rest of the Vinesauce streamers. Currently, none of them are live, but my mod Gearomatic is live if you want to watch him. My mods do a good job streaming. They do a good job being people. They're good people, and I enjoy their presence. So thank you, mods, as always. Thank you to everyone for sticking around. Please come back tomorrow. And I guess that's it. So take it easy and enjoy the fight tonight. Bye-bye. Bye.